This is a picture of Dua Lipa that we will be recreating, and I'm so excited. I'm starting off just by cleaning her face with some micellar. I use the Avene micellar water just to make sure everything's off so I can start off with a clean base. And then I'm going in with a Radiance oil by True Botanicals. It smells so good. Apply that with a foundation brush and I make sure to get it on the neck, and then I go in with my hands and just kind of massage it into the skin. And I find that this keeps like a really nice glowy base for when I apply the makeup on top. Then I'm applying some old Henrikson eye cream. This has been my go-to for years. And just some lip balm. This is the Laneige Lip Mask. So the lips are nice and ready for lipstick. Then I'm using these fun eye patches. I think it was in like a gift bag or something. I don't normally use these, but pop them in the fridge and make sure they're nice and cool. Now I'm applying an eyeshadow base. This is from Nars. Sometimes I just use the Nars concealers, but they have an eyeshadow base that I really like too. So I'm starting out by lining the top and outer lash line with just a black pencil. And then I'm going in with a little shadow brush to wing it out just a little bit. And I apologize for my camera going in and out of focus. Hopefully most of the video will be okay. Then I'm just popping in a neutral crease color. This video was filmed not recently, like a year or two ago. So I'm pretty sure I'm popping in the Hoola contour shade. I always like to make that my transition shade. And then this is a palette that I don't currently have anymore, but I'm pretty much just using purpley pink eyeshadows and blending that from the lid out into the crease, just kind of packing that on and blending that out. Then with a lighter shade in that palette, I'm using that on the lid from the inner corner into like just about like halfway, and that's it. This is going to really help open up her eye too and give the shadow some dimension. Just brushing that on the brow bone as well. Then I'm going in with a pigment from the palette, just a shimmery pink one. And then on top, I'm going to use a Bodyography glitter pigment, which will be in the shade Aurora Glow. Usually I apply it with my fingers, but I guess I wet this brush, and if you wet a brush and then put in a pigment, it'll come out really nicely. Going back in to define that outer wing shadow, I'm applying some highlight to the inner and outer parts of the eye. I just want it to be like super shimmery and blended out and kind of seamless. I'm going in with some white eyeliner. You can't really see it. Cleaning up the under eye. This was a brow gel that was going crazy on TikTok at the time. I don't currently use it anymore. I just found that it was too sticky for my liking, but I always like to try out new products when I'm just filming or doing tutorials for fun. Now I'm going in with some Chanel foundation. Her skin was already effortless, so I just applied it to match the shade on her chest to her face. Then I'm going in with some Huda Beauty contour. Little light contouring around the nose. She didn't need much at all. And then I'm using a feathered synthetic concealer brush just around the eyes. I went through a phase where I wasn't using beauty blenders, so if you don't use beauty blenders, just make sure to really find those nice brushes that have a synthetic top and it could give the same effect. Just making sure that's all blended into the skin. I went really light on the skin with her. She really didn't need anything. Just doing some light baking under the cheekbones. I didn't want to add more cream contour, so by carving that out, her cheekbones will look more prominent. Just doing some light powdering with the sponge. And just making sure that powder is lightly placed all over the perimeter of her face. Going in with some Hoola contour on the cheek and jawline. A little bit on the chin. And then I'm going in with a blush. This is by Patrick Ta, She's Seductive, and I mixed it in with a MAC highlighter shade called Soft and Gentle, just because I wanted to give that luminescence glow all on her cheekbone. I'm going in with a Morphe lip pencil named Chippy. And I really like this color combination with the lip and the eye. This part's a little out of focus, but it will come back. I usually do the brows before I even start, but I guess I just forgot. So I'm going back in with the brows, filling them in with an Anastasia brow pencil in medium brown. And also at some point she will just have lashes on. My camera didn't record that part. Making sure that top line is defined. Boom, she has lashes on now. We are pretty much done with this look. Off camera, I also added some bottom mascara so that white eyeliner really pops now. And then on top, I am using a Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Globetrotter. Once the lips are on, I always feel like I could go back in with some blush. And there she is. Fixing up the hair, getting ready to take some photos. Okay, so this is the finished look of our recreated Dua Lipa look. Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's what we did. Bye.